Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the seventh and final game of the ECC Baseball Championship here at Golden Lions Field in Shirley, New York, on the campus of Dowling College. Today's final game will be between the number 2 seeded Golden Lions of Dowling College and the number 4 seeded Purple Knights of the University of Bridgeport. Dowling is looking for their 7th ever ECC title, while Bridgeport, who has been in the ECC final round now 5 of the last 6 years, is looking for their first ever title and first ever NCAA tournament appearance. The teams are warming up. We'll be right back with lineups and first pitch. And welcome back, everyone. Casey Rafferty here to bring you all today's action. We are moments away from first pitch, so let's get you the starting lineup. First for the visitors, the University of Bridgeport. Leading off is the catcher, number 8, Casey Ouellette. Batting second is the left fielder, number 3, Darren Grabowski. Batting third is right fielder, number 1, Ben Torres. The cleanup hitters, number 23, Alnedo Rodriguez. Batting fifth is the first baseman, number 11, Alec Janata. Batting sixth is a designated hitter, number 27, Brian Condor. The center fielder is number 13, Tyler Gambardella. The shortstop is number 10, Justin Carey, and batting ninth is the second baseman, Jose Negron. And Casey Ouellette takes a second pitch of the game for strike one, and the count's even now at 1-1. Get you Dowling's starting pitcher. That is Mike Giannetti. Ouellette takes ball 2. This is Giannetti's 12th appearance on the season, only his second start. He has a 4.15 ERA and a 1-3 one-loss record. Ouellette swings through Giannetti's 2-1 offering, evening the count at 2-2. Giannetti's thrown 26 innings on the season, allowed 22 hits, and struck out 29 batters. The 2-2 pitch is fouled off by Ouellette. And the 2-2 offering from Giannetti is fouled off once again by Ouellette. Ouellette comes into today with a .272 average on the season and is back in the lineup today after leaving the final game of yesterday with an injury. And he swings through that high fastball for the first out of the game. So Giannetti with a good start for the Golden Lions. That brings Darren Grabowski to the plate. And the first pitch to Grabowski is blown away for ball 1. Grabowski's hitting .265 on the season with 6 doubles, 3 triples, and 22 RBI. And he takes that pitch for strike 2 over the outside part of the plate. The 1-1 to Grabowski. He tries to bunt for a hit, but pops that into the stands. And now Giannetti's ahead in the count 1-2. And the 1-2 to Grabowski is way high, evening the count at 2-2. And another strikeout for Giannetti as Grabowski goes down swinging. So 2 quick outs here for the Golden Lions in the top of the first. That brings Ben Torres to the plate for the Purple Knights. Torres is hitting .317 on the year. And the first pitch to him is way outside. Torres was an All-ECC first-team selection as an outfielder. And he's struggled a bit in this tournament so far. He's hitting .167 in the 4 games for Bridgeport to date, but did have a big RBI single in the first game against St. Thomas Aquinas. And he fouls that pitch back to the backstop, evening the count at 1. The 1-1 pitch is high and away. So now Torres is ahead in the count 2-1. That one's fouled down the left field line and out of play, evening the count at 2-2. And the 2-2 pitch just misses the inside part of the plate. Giannetti didn't like that call, and some of the Dowling middle infielders were walking off the field as well. But it runs the count full now to Torres. And here's the payoff pitch. And Torres takes high for ball 4. So Bridgeport now has a runner on with 2 out. And that brings Alnedo Rodriguez to the plate. Rodriguez has had a phenomenal tournament so far. He's hitting 500 with 8 hits in 16 at-bats. He's hit 3 doubles, 3 long home runs, and has 6 RBI so far in the tournament. On the season, he's hitting .331 with 9 home runs and 40 RBIs. Those 9 home runs lead the ECC. And the first pitch to him is swung on and fouled away. And the 0-1 to Rodriguez is swung on and missed. So Giannetti ahead in the count 0-2. And the 0-2 pitch, way inside. We're on the count to 1-2. Rodriguez is playing third base today due to Casey McCone not being able to play. McCone, Bridgeport's leading hitter, was ejected from yesterday's game as Rodriguez fouls that one back. McCone was ejected after a tough slide into home plate, and because of the ejection, he's serving a 1-game suspension. So a big loss today for the Purple Knights. And the 1-2 pitch. Torres is off on the pitch. And he is out. So Torres is out, caught stealing to end the inning. No hits, no runs, and no one left on base. After a half an inning, the score is Bridgeport 0 and Dowling coming to bat in the ECC championship game.
Being a champion takes more than skill, more than endless drills, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the heart to give it your all, the agility to thrive from any angle, and the relentless drive to be the best. Welcome to Division 2, where the pursuit is yours to create, and the question isn't, can you do it? It's will you?
Connecticut and the metropolitan New York area to Western New York. From Washington, D.C. to Long Island. The East Coast Conference is committed to excellence in academics, athletics, and service to the community throughout the Northeast region. The East Coast Conference, a proud member of NCAA Division II.
And we're back here in the bottom of the first. Let's get you the Dowling College Golden Lions starting lineup. Batting leadoff is the left fielder, Tim Going. Batting second is a designated hitter, Kenny Phils Aim. The number 3 hitter is the right fielder, R.J. Going. Batting cleanup is the catcher, Mike Rizzatello. The first baseman, Bobby Morse, bats 5th. Tyler Piccolo, the shortstop, is in the 6th hole. The 7th hitter is Chris Appel. He's playing center field. Batting 8th is the third baseman, number 20, Vinny Orlando. And batting 9th is the second baseman, Rob Costanzo.
You can zoom out.
And on the mound for the Purple Knights is Dennis Lyman. This is his second appearance in the ECC Championship. He came in the first game for the Purple Knights against St. Thomas Aquinas and had an outstanding relief appearance. In 8 1/3 innings pitched, he allowed only 3 hits and no runs, 2 walks, and struck out 12 to earn the win in the opening game of the tournament. And on the season, Lyman, this is his 14th appearance. He has a 3-2 record with a 2.75 ERA. Over 36 innings pitched, he has 31 strikeouts. And Tim Going steps to the plate, and Lyman is ready for his first pitch of the game. And the pitch to Going is taken over the middle of the plate for strike 1. Going is hitting an even .300 on the season with 42 hits, 6 doubles, 3 triples, and 25 RBIs. And he swings and taps that one back to Lyman, who flips over to first base for the first out of the first inning. That brings Kenny Phils Aim to the plate. Phils Aim is hitting .260 on the year. And the first pitch to him is low and inside for ball 1. And the 1-0 pitch is fouled away, evening the count. In the ECC tournament so far, Phils Aim has 3 hits and 12 at-bats for a .250 average. And the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed. So now Lyman's ahead in the count 1-2. And the 1-2 pitch is a breaking ball, low and inside. So that brings the count even at 2-2. And the 2-2 pitch is low and away, running the count full. So 1 out here. Bottom of the first. Still no score. And 3-2 count to Phil's Aim. And he fouls that one, little tapper up the third baseline. So have another payoff pitch coming here. And the 3-2 pitch is grounded to third. Rodriguez fields and fires across the diamond for the second out of the inning. As I mentioned, Rodriguez is playing third base for the first time in this tournament for the suspended Casey McCone. So we'll see how he handles his chances over at third base today. And that brings RJ Going to the plate. Going's hitting .327 on the season. And the first pitch to him is taken for strike one. Going has 16 doubles, 3 triples, and 23 RBI. And was an all-conference selection. And he takes a breaking ball low to even the count at 1. And that pitch is low. Another breaking ball. So the count is now 2-1. Fastball is over the outside corner. So now the count's even to Going with 2 outs here in the bottom of the first inning. And Lyman's 2-2 pitch is flied into center field. Gambardella takes a few steps back and makes the catch. So a 1-2-3 inning to start the game for Dennis Lyman. And after 1 inning here at the ECC championship game, the score is still 0-0.
They're my brothers, no matter who it is, freshman, senior, we come together and we'll battle for the person next to us.
My teammates are really what makes this experience so awesome. All the coaches really care about the athlete, but not just as an athlete. They care about their family life at home.
We believe that we offer the opportunity for a student athlete to compete at a very high level of athletics and also have the opportunity for a small, intimate type education.
They want to be a part of the path that you're going on.
And welcome back. We head to the top of the second inning. And Alnado Rodriguez will be up again for Bridgeport after Ben Torres was gunned down to end the top of the first. So as I mentioned in the first inning, Rodriguez has been on fire here in the ECC tournament. You have to wonder if at some point in this game the Golden Lions might pitch around him, especially without McCone in the lineup for Bridgeport. And the first pitch to Rodriguez is taken high and away. And Rodriguez swings through a 1-0 fastball, leaving the count at 1. And Janetti's 1-1 pitch is fouled away. So he's ahead in the count here now, 1-2. That one misses high and away, so now the count's even at 2. Two-two breaking ball is way outside, and the count's run full here to the leadoff hitter in the top of the second inning. And Rodriguez pops that pitch sky high. Shortstop Tyler Piccolo is under it and makes the catch for the first out. So Rodriguez might have swung at ball 4 there, but pops that up for the first out of the inning, bringing Alec Janata to the plate. First baseman for the Purple Knights, Janata's hitting .256 on the year with 41 hits, 7 doubles, 1 triple, 2 home runs, and 21 RBI. And the first pitch to him is a breaking ball over the inside part of the plate for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch is grounded hard to third base, scooped up by Orlando, who fires across the diamond and in time for the second out of the inning. So a nice play by Vinny Orlando there, who's playing third base for the first time in this tournament. So 2 quick outs here for Giannetti and the Golden Lions. And that brings Brian Condor to the plate. And the first pitch to him is a fastball high. Condor is in the lineup because of McCone's absence. He has 1 appearance in this ECC tournament so far and does have a hit in his only at bat as he takes that one over the outside corner for a strike. On the year, Condor is hitting .250. That one is low. Breaking ball, moving the count to 2-1. This is only his 3rd start of the year. He has 6 hits and 24 at-bats, 2 doubles, and 4 RBI. He fouls that one straight back to the screen, evening the count at 2. So the 2-2 to Condor is swung on and missed. So another 1-2-3 inning. And we're through 1.5. Here at the ECC Championship, the score is still Dowling 0, Bridgeport 0. We'll be right back with the top of the second inning.
Being a champion takes more than skill, more than endless drills, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the heart to give it your all, the agility to thrive from any angle, and the relentless drive to be the best. Welcome to Division 2, where the pursuit is yours to create, and the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
I'll tell you how many are right now.
Connecticut and the metropolitan New York area to Western New York. From Washington, D.C. to Long Island. The East Coast Conference is committed to excellence in academics, athletics, and service to the community throughout the Northeast region. The East Coast Conference, a proud member of NCAA Division II.
And welcome back for the bottom of the second inning. Mike Rizzatello is leading things off for the Golden Lions. Rizzatello was an all-ECC first-team selection and leads the Golden Lions with a .345 batting average on the year. He hit a big 2-run home run in yesterday's Game 6 to tie the score. And he takes that first pitch for strike 1. And the 0-1 to Rizzatello is over the outside corner for strike 2. So he's behind the count here quickly, 0-2. And Lyman's 0-2 delivery is off the plate. So the count's now 1-2. One-two pitch is a breaking ball, and Rizzatello hammers it, but foul down the left field line. So the count remains 1-2. Rizzatello's hitting .300 so far in this tournament. 3 hits and 10 at-bats, including that big home run. And he lines one foul down the left field line and out of play. So he seems to be on what Lyman's throwing here, but keeps pulling it foul. So here's the 1-2 pitch. And he pops that one high to left field. Grabowski is coming in on the ball and makes the catch for the first out here in the top of the second. And that brings Bobby Morse to the plate. Morse is playing first base today after an injury to the Golden Lions first baseman Mike Richter in yesterday's game. Morse had been playing third base throughout the tournament, and the first pitch to him is a breaking ball inside. Morse has been swinging the bat well so far in this tournament, sitting .333 with 4 hits and 12 at-bats, including a long grand slam in the Golden Lions opening game. And he takes that pitch for a strike. On the year, he's a .272 hitter. And takes another one for strike 2. And the 1-2 pitch to Morse is over the outside corner for strike 3. So 5 up, 5 down here for Lyman so far, who's pitching on 2 days rest. And that brings Tyler Piccolo to the plate. The first pitch to Piccolo is a breaking ball over the plate for strike 1. And the count's now even at 1-1. That pitch is low and away, breaking ball, running the count to 2-1. And the 2-1 pitch is grounded to first base. Janata fields and takes it himself to end the inning. So a 1-2-3 inning for Lyman. And after 2 full here at the ECC Championship game, we are still scoreless. And we'll be right back with the top of the third.
They're my brothers, you know, no matter who it is, freshman, senior, we come together and we'll battle for the person next to us.
My teammates are really what makes this experience so awesome. All the coaches really care about the athlete, but not just as an athlete. They care about their family life at home.
We believe that we offer the opportunity for a student athlete to compete at a very high level of athletics and also have the opportunity for a small, intimate type education.
They want to be a part of the path that you're going on.
We are back in the top of the third inning. We are still scoreless here in this do-or-die game. The winner captures the ECC championship and moves on to the NCAA Division II tournament. Would be a first ever for Bridgeport and the 7th ever ECC title for the Golden Lions. Tyler Gambardella leading off here for Bridgeport. Gambardella is a .275 hitter on the year. And he fouls off the first pitch. So Janetti's ahead in the count, 0-1. Both pitchers off to pretty good starts here through 2 innings. We've only had 1 base runner, and he was eliminated on a caught stealing. And the 0-1 to Gambardella is low and away for ball one. Genetti's 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball inside. Looked like it almost hit Gambardella. So the count's now 2-1. Gambardella sends an inside fastball to center field, but Appel runs it down for the first out. Nice running catch there by Chris Appel. Gambardella might have gotten jammed a little bit on that. So that brings Justin Carey to the plate with one out. And the first pitch to Carey is a breaking ball. A little high. So the count's 1-0. Carey's a .270 hitter on the year. And he takes another breaking ball low there. So the count's now 2-0. And Carey has a hitter's count. And a great pitch there by Genetti with the 2-0 count. Fastball right on the outside corner. So now that moves the count to 2-1. Oh, and that breaking ball just misses. So now Carey has another hitter's count here at 3-1. And Genetti winds and deals. And another great pitch by him. Fastball over the outside part of the plate. And that runs the count full. And the payoff pitch is outside for ball four. So the Purple Knights have a runner here with one out. And that brings Jose Negron to the plate. Negron's a .267 hitter on the year. And the first pitch to him is a breaking ball high for ball one. And the 1-0 to Negron is a fastball over the outside corner for strike one. And Negron fouls that pitch off over the third base dugout. So he's now behind in the count 1-2. Genetti looks over at first base. Carey can be a threat to steal with 8 on the year. And Negron flies that one to right field. Going settles under it and makes the catch for the second out of the inning. So 2 outs. And the top of the order back up for the Purple Knights. That brings Casey Ouellette to the plate. Ouellette struck out his first time in the first inning. And Genetti checks over on Carey on first base. Slides back in safely. And the first pitch to Ouellette is a breaking ball over the plate for strike one. Ouellette steps out to look at the signs. You have to think Carey might be on the move here to try to get in scoring position with 2 outs. He's not going, and Ouellette fouls that one off. So now he's down in the count 0-2. And the 0-2 pitch is swung on and missed. High fastball. So Ouellette goes down on strikes for the second time in the game. And it brings the top of the 3rd inning to an end. So after 2.5, we're still scoreless. Come on back for the bottom of the 3rd here at the ECC Baseball Championship.
Connecticut and the metropolitan New York area to Western New York. From Washington, D.C. to Long Island. The East Coast Conference is committed to excellence in academics, athletics, and service to the community throughout the Northeast region. The East Coast Conference, a proud member of NCAA Division II.
Being a champion takes more than skill, more than endless drills, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the heart to give it your all, the agility to thrive from any angle, and the relentless drive to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create, and the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
And welcome back as we head to the bottom of the 3rd. Still no score here. No hits either as we enter the bottom of the 3rd for either team. Chris Appel heads to the plate for the Golden Lions to start the 3rd. And the first pitch from Lyman is a strike over the outside corner. Appel showed bunt there but pulled back. And the 0-1 to Appel is fouled away over the 3rd base dugout. So now Lyman ahead in the count 0-2. Ouellette sets up way outside. And that pitch gets too much of the plate, but Appel fouls it down the left field line. So the count remains 0-2. Lyman winds and deals. That pitch is high and away. So 1-2 count here to Chris Appel. And a changeup misses outside, so the count runs even at 2. And the 2-2 pitch. Fastball low and away. Run the count full. So a full count here to Appel, leadoff batter for the Golden Lions in the 3rd. They're hoping to get their leadoff hitter on. And the 3-2 pitch is popped to right field. They had him shaded towards left, so it was a long run, and Torres could not get there. So another 3-2 pitch upcoming to Chris Appel. And Appel steps back in the box. And the 3-2 pitch from Lyman is fouled away again. So another 3-2 pitch upcoming. So the 9th pitch of the at-bat to Appel is hit hard into center field, but right at Tyler Gambardella, who makes a catch for the first out here. So 1 down, and Vinny Orlando steps to the plate for Dowling. Orlando's a 208 hitter on the year. 22 hits, 6 doubles, 2 triples, and 11 RBI. And the first pitch to Orlando just misses the outside corner. So the count's 1-0. Orlando started 2 games so far in the ECC championship. He's 1 for 6 as he takes that one for strike 1. This count's even here at 1-1. Lyman's 1-1 pitch to Orlando is lined back up the middle for the first hit of the game. So Orlando with a single, and the Golden Lions have a runner on with 1 out here in the bottom of the 3rd. So that was the first hit of the game for either team. And the Golden Lions' first base runner after Lyman had set down the first 7 hitters in order. That brings Rob Costanzo to the plate. Costanzo's playing second base. In his second appearance so far in the CCC tournament, he takes that one high and away. He's back in the lineup today due to the injury to Mike Richter. And on the year, Costanzo's a 237 hitter. And that pitch is outside, so now he's ahead in the count 2-0. And Lyman's 2-0 pitch is high and away, so now a 3-0 count here to Costanzo. Have to assume Costanzo has a take sign here as the 9 hitter. And he takes that one for ball 4. So the Golden Lions have a little something going on here. Runners on first and second with 1 out, and the top of the order coming up. That brings Tim Going to the plate. He grounded out to the pitcher his first time up. He's had a pretty good ECC tournament so far. Coming into today, he was 6 for 13 so far in this tournament with 2 doubles, a triple, and 3 RBI, and 3 stolen bases as well. And the first pitch to Going is inside for ball 1. So 5 straight balls here from Lyman. You have to wonder how long he can go today, only pitching on 2 days rest after throwing over 100 pitches on Thursday. And the 1-0 to Going is over the outside part of the plate for strike 1. So the count's even here at 1. Runners on first and second. 1 out. And the 1-1 pitch is a base hit through the left side of the infield. They're sending him home. The throw comes in and is cut off. Nope, gets through the cutoff man, but the run scores, and Dowling is on the board first here in this ECC championship game with an RBI single off the bat of Tim Going. So a big hit there by Tim Going. We have our first runs of the day. And his 4th RBI of this tournament. And Joe Tonelli has come out to talk to the home plate umpire. I'm not sure about what. And he's had his say and heads back to the dugout. So still only one out here. Runners on first and second still for the Golden Lions. And Kenny Phil's-Aim comes to the plate. He's 0 for 1 on the day so far. Grounded out to third base his first time up. And time is called right before Lyman delivers a pitch. He was checking at Costanzo on second base. And the Golden Lions will run a lot, so he's trying to keep those runners close. Dowling ranked 16th in Division II in stolen bases so far this year. And Phil's-Aim takes that breaking ball over the inner part of the plate for strike 1. Lyman delivers, and that one is skied to right field. Torres is under it, and Costanzo is tagging, but bluffs and goes back to second base as Torres' throw comes into the cutoff man. So 2 out now. Runner still on first and second, and RJ Going at the plate. Going is 0 for 1 on the day, flying out to center field in his first at-bat. And the Dowling faithful are hoping he can come through with a big 2-out hit here. And the first pitch from Lyman is a breaking ball inside for ball 1. Lyman sets and delivers. A fastball over the inside corner, evening the count at 1. And the 1-1 pitch is a fastball up and away. So the count's now 2-1 in Going's favor. And Going lines that one into left field and caught by Darren Grabowski. So he hit that one hard, but had too much air under it as Grabowski ran in and made the catch. So the Golden Lions get on the board first with 2 hits, but they leave 2 on. After 3, the score is Dowling 1 and Bridgeport 0 here at the ECC Baseball Championship game.
They're my brothers, no matter who it is, freshman, senior, we come together and we'll battle for the person next to us.
My teammates are really what makes this experience so awesome. All the coaches really care about the athlete, but not just as an athlete. They care about their family life at home.
We believe that we offer the opportunity for a student athlete to compete at a very high level of athletics and also have the opportunity for a small, intimate type education.
They want to be a part of the path that you're going on.
And we're back here for the top of the fourth inning. Bridgeport has the heart of their order coming up here with their 2, 3, 4 hitters in Grabowski, Torres, and Rodriguez. Still no hits for the Purple Knights against Mike Giannetti. And Darren Grabowski steps into the box. And the first pitch to him is a ball up and away. And Grabowski fouls that one off, evening the count at 1-1. And here's the 1-1 to Grabowski. Fastball just misses, so the count's now 2-1. Grabowski fouls that one straight back. This count's now even at 2. Grabowski's 0 for 1 on the afternoon. He struck out his first time up. And the 2-2 pitch is fouled away. So the count remains 2-2. Another foul ball. So good at bat here by Grabowski. And Giannetti's 2-2 pitch. Way inside, so the count's now full. And the payoff pitch to Grabowski is down in the right field corner. And going can't make the catch. Grabowski heads into second base. That ball just kept drifting on going, and we'll see if they score that a double or an error. They've already scored it a hit. So a leadoff double for Darren Grabowski. And the Purple Knights have a runner here in scoring position with nobody out. And the heart of the order coming up. So that was Grabowski's 7th double of the year. And his first extra base hit here in the ECC tournament. And the first pitch to Torres is swung on and fouled away. So after the first hit of the day, the Purple Knights have a runner here in scoring position with nobody out. And Torres, the lefty, if he doesn't get a hit, I'm sure he's hoping to get the ball to the right side to at least get Grabowski over to third. And he does. Oh! Line drive to second base. And Grabowski strays too far away from second base and gets doubled off. So a double play for the Golden Lions, and that erases the leadoff double. And now there's 2 outs here in the top of the 4th inning. So Torres hit it hard, but hit it right at Costanzo, who made the flip to second for the double play. And the first pitch to Alnedo Rodriguez is fastball swung through. So the count is now 0-1 to him. And that one's low. Bounces away from the catcher, so the count's 1-1. And the 1-1 to Rodriguez is high and away for ball 2. Rodriguez has hit 3 long home runs in this tournament. And the 2-1 to him is high for ball 3. So hitter's count here for Rodriguez. And with nobody on, you have to wonder if the Golden Lions might be careful here and not give him anything great to hit. They challenge him with the 3-1 fastball, and he's late on it and fouls it off the left field side into Dowling's bullpen. So the count is now full on Rodriguez. And that one is popped up straight back and out of play. So the count remains full. Another foul ball. So the count's still full here to Alnedo Rodriguez. And the 3-2 pitch is grounded hard, just foul down the first baseline. So Rodriguez just missed another extra base hit. But the count remains full. And that pitch just misses. Low and away. They check down to the third base umpire. They say he did not go, so Rodriguez reaches with a walk. That brings Alec Janata to the plate. Janata grounded out to third his first time up. And he takes the first pitch low. Breaking ball. Nice stop there by Rizzatello to keep Rodriguez at first. And the 1-0 to Janata. Another breaking ball in the dirt. Another stop by Rizzatello. So now Janata's ahead in the count 2-0. And the 2-0 to Janata. It's fastball. Snap throw down to first. Rodriguez is back in time. And that pitch was high and away for a ball. So the count's now 3-0 to Janata. Three-zero count. We'll see if they give Janata the green light here. And that pitch is way outside. So back-to-back walks here for Janetti. Let's put runners on first and second with 2 out for Brian Condor. So if you're just joining us, I mentioned earlier that Condor is in the lineup due to the suspension of Casey McCone for his aggressive slide into home plate yesterday. So Condor is only his third start of the season up in a big spot here. And he swings at the first pitch and fouls it straight back for strike one. Condor is 0 for 1 on the day. He struck out his first time up. Did have a big RBI double in yesterday's action. And he swings and fouls that one off. So now the count's 0-2. So Janetti's ahead in the count here, 0-2. And the pitch to Condor is hit hard down the left field line, but that one's twisting foul. So the count remains 0-2. The 0-2 pitch is taken for strike 3, so a big strikeout by Giannetti. And Condor goes down looking for his second strikeout of the game. So the Purple Knights get their first hit of the game and leave 2 runners on, and they trail 1-0 as we head to the bottom of the 4th here at the ECC Baseball Championship game.
Connecticut in the metropolitan New York area to Western New York. From Washington, D.C. to Long Island. The East Coast Conference is committed to excellence in academics, athletics, and service to the community throughout the Northeast region. The East Coast Conference, a proud member of NCAA Division II.
Being a champion takes more than skill, more than endless drills, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the heart to give it your all, the agility to thrive from any angle, and the relentless drive to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create, and the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
We're back for the bottom of the 4th, and leading off for the Golden Lions is the catcher, Mike Rizzatello. Rizzatello flew out to left field in his first at-bat, and he takes the first pitch low for ball 1. Looks like catcher Casey Ouellette might have gotten some of the turf beads into his eye, so Rizzatello steps out to let him get those out. But now he's back in, and the 1-0 pitch from Lyman is fouled off by Rizzatello right into the catcher's mitt, evening the count at 1-1. Rizzatello hits a high fly ball to left field. Just got under that one, and Grabowski's under it for the first out of the inning. So Rizzatello just missed, or that one might have gone a long way. But his second fly out to left field of the day. So that brings Bobby Morse to the plate. Morse struck out his first time up. And he swings through a breaking ball there on the first pitch from Lyman. The 0-1 pitch is a fastball over the outside corner, so now Lyman's ahead in count 0-2. And the 0-2 delivery is a breaking ball hit hard and fair down the left field line. This could be extra bases for Morse. He's heading to second. The throw from Grabowski is not in time. So the throw from Grabowski might have beaten Morse, but a nice slide, and he's in there with a double. So now the Golden Lions have a runner in scoring position here with 1 out. And Tyler Piccolo comes to the plate. He grounded out to first in his first at bat in the second inning. And the first pitch to Piccolo, nope. Lyman swings around towards second base to try to keep Morse close at second. And Lyman gets back on the rubber. And Piccolo pops that one out towards right field, and it will drop for a base hit. And Morse was not sure if that one was going to be caught, and he stays at second base. So a single from Piccolo, but Morse doesn't move over. And now the Golden Lions have runners at first and second here with one out. I don't think Dowling coach Tom Caputo is too happy with the base running there. So he was motioning towards Morse at second base. But runs on first and second. Chris Appel now at the plate. And he squares the bunt and takes low for ball one. And the 1-0 from Lyman is inside for ball two. So Appel ahead in the count here, 2-0, with runners on first and second and one out. And Appel looks to bunt again and takes outside for ball three. So now it counts 3-0. And Lyman is one pitch away from loading the bases. Looks like there's some action starting down in the Bridgeport bullpen. As I mentioned earlier, Lyman is pitching on 2 days rest after throwing 8 1/3 innings in relief in the opening game of the tournament for Bridgeport against St. Thomas Aquinas. So the 3-0 pitch to Appel is taken for a strike. And the 3-1 pitch is fouled away, so the count is now full. So Lyman has battled back from the 3-0 count to run it full here. And we'll see if the Golden Lions runners are set in motion here with the full count. And one out. And they are not running. And the pitch hits Appel. Would have been ball four anyway. And now the Golden Lions have the bases loaded here with one out in the bottom of the fourth and a 1-0 lead. And here comes Bridgeport head coach Joe Tonelli out to the mound.
Can you zoom in on pitchers now? Yeah, that's good. Right there. Thanks.
We'll see if he's going to leave Lyman in here or go to his bullpen. And that'll do it for Lyman. So we'll have a new pitcher here for Bridgeport. And we'll have that pitcher for you in just a moment. We'll be right back here at the ECC Baseball Championship.
Being a champion takes more than skill, more than endless drills, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the heart to give it your all, the agility to thrive from any angle, and the relentless drive to be the best. Welcome to Division 2, where the pursuit is yours to create, and the question isn't, can you do it? It's will you.
Connecticut and the metropolitan New York area to Western New York. From Washington, D.C. to Long Island. The East Coast Conference is committed to excellence in academics, athletics, and service to the community throughout the Northeast region. The East Coast Conference, a proud member of NCAA Division II.
So the new pitcher for Bridgeport is Dakota Edwards. This is his third appearance here in the ECC Championship. He's thrown 5 1/3 innings so far in the tournament with 3 earned runs and 5 strikeouts. And on the season, this is his 17th appearance, his 7th in relief. He has a 4.04 ERA, a 6-6 record. Has 71 1/3 innings pitched on the year with 63 strikeouts. So he comes in here in a big jam after Dennis Lyman leaves with the bases loaded. Lyman has 3 1/3 innings pitched on the day, allowed 4 hits, and 1 earned run so far, and he's responsible for the runners on first, second, and third. So Vinny Orlando's up. He singled and scored in his first at-bat. And the first pitch from Edwards is a ball outside. So big spot here for Vinny Orlando as the Golden Lions look to extend their lead. And the 1-0 pitch is way outside, so 2-0. So with the bases loaded here and a 2-0 count, Orlando has to be looking for something right over the heart of the plate as Edwards has to come to him. And the 2-0 pitch is a fastball low and away, so now the count's 3-0. So Edwards is 1 pitch away from walking in a run. And the 3-0 pitch to Orlando is over the plate for strike 1. So with a 3-1 count here and the bases loaded, Orlando might even think about taking another pitch. But he swings and drives it to right field, and that one will get down for a single. 1 run scores. And they hold Piccolo at third, so an RBI single for Vinny Orlando, his second hit of the game. And the Golden Lions now lead 2-0 and still have the bases loaded here in the bottom of the 4th inning. So a good piece of hitting there by Vinny Orlando. And now Rob Costanzo steps to the plate for Dowling. And the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Costanzo might have been a little too anxious there with the bases loaded. And swung at a high pitch. And Edwards steps off the rubber. Didn't seem to get on the same page with his catcher there. And Edwards finally has a pitch he likes. And the 0-1 is a fastball high and away to run the count even at 1. Edwards sets, and the 1-1 pitch is a fastball high and away. Gets away from Ouellette, but not far enough that Piccolo can come home. So 2-1 count now to Costanzo. Base is still loaded. Bridgeport has the first and third baseman in at the corners and the middle back for a double play. And Costanzo swings through that one. A fastball outside. The count's now even at 2. And the 2-2 to Costanzo is low, running the count full. So a big pitch coming up here. And the full count pitch from Edwards is high and away for ball 4 to walk in a run. So Costanzo gets an RBI with the bases loaded walk. And Dowling is still threatening here with the bases loaded. And 1 out. 3 runs in. 2 so far this inning for Dowling as they have a 3-0 lead. And back to the top of the order with Tim Going. Going drove in the first run for the Golden Lions in his last at bat. He's 1 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And the first pitch to him is a fastball over the outside part of the plate for strike 1. And the 0-1 to Going is grounded back to the pitcher who throws who throws on to first for the double play. So a huge double play there for Bridgeport. Gets them out of the bases loaded 1-out jam, but not before Dowling scores 2 to take a 3-0 lead over the Bridgeport Purple Knights. We head to the top of the 5th here at the ECC Baseball Championship.
They're my brothers, no matter who it is, freshman, senior, we come together and we'll battle for the person next to us.
My teammates are really what makes this experience so awesome. All the coaches really care about the athlete, but not just as an athlete. They care about their family life at home.
We believe that we offer the opportunity for a student athlete to compete at a very high level of athletics and also have the opportunity for a small, intimate type education.
They want to be a part of the path that you're going on.
And we are back for the top of the 5th inning here at the ECC Baseball Championship, where the winner wins the ECC crown and gets the automatic bid to the NCAA Division II Championship. Dowling College has a 3-0 lead as Bridgeport comes to the bat here in the top of the 5th. Leading off for the Purple Knights is Tyler Gambardella. Gambardella flew out to center field in his first at bat and takes that pitch for ball 1. Gambardella flies that one to right field, and Going is under it for the first out here in the 5th inning. So Justin Carey steps to the plate. And the first pitch to him is taken for strike one. Carey walked his first time up. And that pitch is low and away to even the count at 1. Carey swings and hits a little dribbler towards third base. This could be a tough play for Orlando. And not in time as Carey beats out an infield single. So the Purple Knights have a runner on first here now, with Jose Negron stepping to the plate. Negron flew out to right field his first time up. And the first pitch to him is a fastball high and away for ball 1. The 1-0 to Negron is a little bit low. Run the count to 2-0.
Yeah, we'll put him on.
And Janetti steps off. Not sure if he didn't like the pitch selection. But the 2-0 to Negron is over the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
Unless they already did it. 'Cause they can't.
And the 2-1 to Negron is a little looper over the third baseman for a single. So Bridgeport has runners on first and second here with 1 out after back-to-back singles. And now the top of the lineup is coming up with the leadoff hitter, Casey Ouellette. Ouellette is 0 for 2 so far this afternoon. Struck out both times. And the first pitch to him is fouled down the right field line. This one might stay in play. And Going is under it. Makes a catch. And Carey tags and goes to third base. So now there's 2 outs, and Bridgeport has runners at the corners. And Darren Grabowski coming to the plate. So with 2 outs, we'll see if Bridgeport can pick up their first hit of the day with runners in scoring position. They're 0 for 3 so far. And the first pitch to Grabowski is a breaking ball for strike 1. Negron takes off for second, and he's in a rundown. And they tag him out before the run can score. So a caught stealing for Negron as Bridgeport tried to run a double steal. But a nice throw by Rizzatello, and Piccolo ran down Negron before the run could cross the plate. So after four and a half innings, the score remains Dowling 3, Bridgeport nothing here at the ECC Baseball Championship game.
Being a champion takes more than skill, more than endless drills, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the heart to give it your all, the agility to thrive from any angle, and the relentless drive to be the best. Welcome to Division 2, where the pursuit is yours to create, and the question isn't, can you do it? It's will you?
They're my brothers, no matter who it is, freshman, senior, we come together and we'll battle for the person next to us.
My teammates are really what makes this experience so awesome. All the coaches really care about the athlete, but not just as an athlete. They care about their family life at home.
We believe that we offer the opportunity for a student athlete to compete at a very high level of athletics and also have the opportunity for a small, intimate type education.
They want to be a part of the path that you're going on.
And we are back for the bottom of the fifth inning. Kenny Filzame is the leadoff hitter for the Golden Lions. And the first pitch from Dakota Edwards is a breaking ball over the plate for strike one. And that pitch misses outside, evening the count at 1-1. So now a 2-1 count to Filzame, who's 0 for 2 on the afternoon. And that one's high. Run the count to 3-1. Filzame has grounded out to third and flown out to right so far this afternoon. And he takes that one inside for ball 4. So leadoff hitter on for the Golden Lions. The right fielder, R.J. Going, is coming to plate now. He's 0 for 2 so far today. Flown out to center and line to left. And the first pitch to him is taken for strike one.
B, can you move your camera to the left a little bit? The other way. Go, just center it up a little bit.
And the 0-1 pitch
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Thank
is high and away, evening the count at 1. Going steps out and looks down at head coach Tom Caputo's signs. See if the Golden Lions put Filzame in motion, and he bluffs. And the pitch is taken for ball 2. So 2-1 count. And perfect opportunity here for a hit and run for Dowling, who does like to put their runners in motion a lot. As they rank 16th in Division II in stolen bases. And Filzame is not running, and that pitch is popped up to short and carries under it for the first out of the inning. So that brings Mike Rizzatello to the plate. He's 0 for 2 on the afternoon with 2 flyouts to left field. And the first pitch to him is a breaking ball low and inside for ball 1. Edwards sets and delivers. And Rizzatello is now heading to count 2-0. And the 2-0 pitch is a fastball taken for strike 1. So the count's down 2-1 to Rizzatello. And Phil Ames on the move. Rizzatello pops that one up to right field. Ames has to retreat back towards first as Torres makes a catch for the second out here in the bottom of the 5th. So Dowling had the hit and run on there, but could not execute as Rizzatello popped that one to right. And that brings Bobby Morse to the plate. Morse is 1 for 2 so far today. Struck out his first time up in the 2nd and doubled down the left field line in the 4th. And the first pitch to him is taken for strike 1. Edwards sets and delivers, and Morse fouls that one off, and the count is now 0-2. So the 0-2 pitch to Morse gets away from Ouellette, and he can't find it. No one can find it. This might have gone into the umpire's pocket. And it did. So they're sending Phil Ames back to second base. That's something you don't see very often. The pitch got away from Ouellette and went right into the umpire's pocket. So they send Phil Ames back to second. But the wild pitch moves him into scoring position with 2 outs and moves the count to 1-2 to Bobby Morse. And the 1-2 pitch to Morse. Little inside-out swing, foul down the right field side. Stays in play, but a lot of foul territory here, so Torres could not get to that. And the count remains 1-2 to Morse. Edwards was taking too long there, so Morse steps out. He's back in the box now. And another 1-2 pitch is a breaking ball that gets away from Ouellette, and Phil Ames moves down to third base. So Edwards threw a 55-footer there, and Ouellette could not make the stop. So the second wild pitch of the at-bat. And now Phil Ames is 90 feet away from putting the Golden Lions up 4-0. Two-two pitch to Morse is skied to right field. Torres drifts back, but he's under it and makes a catch for the third and final out of the inning. So we're through 5 complete here at Golden Lions Field at the ECC Baseball Championship game. And the Golden Lions of Dowling still lead the Bridgeport Purple Knights 3-0 as we head to the top of the 6th.
They're my brothers, no matter who it is, freshman, senior, we come together and we'll battle for the person next to us.
My teammates are really what makes this experience so awesome. All the coaches really care about the athlete, but not just as an athlete. They care about their family life at home.
We believe that we offer the opportunity for a student athlete to compete at a very high level of athletics and also have the opportunity for a small, intimate type education.
They want to be a part of the path that you're going on.
Connecticut and the metropolitan New York area to Western New York. From Washington, D.C. to Long Island. The East Coast Conference is committed to excellence in academics, athletics, and service to the community throughout the Northeast region. The East Coast Conference, a proud member of NCAA Division II.
And we are back in the top of the 6th as Darren Grabowski steps to the plate for Bridgeport. And the first pitch from Janetti to Grabowski is low and away for ball 1. Grabowski was at the plate when the Purple Knights attempted to double steal with runners on the corners to end the 5th. As Grabowski fouls that one back to even the count at 1-1. And the 1-1 to Grabowski is taken low, so the count's 2-1. 2-1 pitch misses. So the count's now 3-1 to the leadoff hitter here for the Purple Knights in the top of the 6th. And they need all the base runners they can get at this time, down 3-0. And the 3-1 to Grabowski is lifted to center field and Appel's under it for the first out of the inning. That brings Ben Torres to the plate. The 3-hitter for the Purple Knights is 0 for 1 on the afternoon. He walked in the first and was caught stealing. Takes that pitch for a ball. He also lined into a double play in the 4th. And he lifts that one to left field. And Going's under it for the second out here. So 2 quick outs for Janetti. And Alnado Rodriguez steps to the plate. Rodriguez is also 0 for 1 on the day. He grounds that one hard, the first pitch to Morse at first, who steps on the bag for the 3rd and final out. So a quick 1-2-3 inning for Mike Janetti. We head to the bottom of the 6th with Dowling still leading Bridgeport 3-0 in the ECC Baseball Championship game.
Being a champion takes more than skill, more than endless drills, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the heart to give it your all, the agility to thrive from any angle, and the relentless drive to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create, and the question isn't, can you do it? It's will you?
Connecticut and the metropolitan New York area to Western New York. From Washington, D.C. to Long Island. The East Coast Conference is committed to excellence in academics, athletics, and service to the community throughout the Northeast region. The East Coast Conference, a proud member of NCAA Division II.
And we are back as we move to the bottom of the 6th inning. New pitcher on the mound for the Purple Knights. It is Ridge Ackerman. He's making his 12th appearance on the year. He's 1-1 with a 5.66 ERA. 41 and a third innings pitched, 23 strikeouts on the year. And this is Ackerman's third appearance so far in the ECC tournament. He's not pitched very well with a 23.62 ERA so far in the tournament, allowing 7 earned and 2 2/3 innings pitched. And his first pitch to Tyler Piccolo is high and away for ball 1. And that one misses. So Piccolo's ahead in the count now, 2-0. And Piccolo fouls that one off, so the count's now 2-1. Fastball's high, run the count to 3-1. So Bridgeport's on their third pitcher of the day. And they might be running a little bit low on arms as they've played now 5 games here in 4 days. As Piccolo fouls that one off to run the count full. And that's one advantage that Dowling might have over the Purple Knights, that they've only played 3 games in the tournament before coming into today, as opposed to the Purple Knights 4. And that one's low as Piccolo works a leadoff walk. So that brings Chris Appel to the plate. And he squares the bunt, but pulls back and takes strike 1. The 0-1 is grounded to second. Negron flips to Carey, who fires on to first. Double play. So a beautifully rolled double play there by Bridgeport. And that erases a leadoff walk. So now 2 out here. And Vinny Orlando steps to the plate for Dowling. Orlando's 2 for 2 with 2 singles on the day and had an RBI his last time up. And he takes the first pitch low for ball 1. Looks like Gambardella might have jammed his finger on that one. Excuse me, Ouellette. Ouellette's had a little bit of a rough go here the last few days, was hit by a pitch. And that pitch is taken for strike 1. So it counts even here at 1. And the 1-1. Low and away. Run the count to 2-1. Orlando lifts that one down right field corner, and that will get down for extra bases. Orlando's rounding first and trots into second base with a 2-out double. So third hit of the day for Vinny Orlando. And the Golden Lions now have a runner in scoring position with 2 out here in the bottom of the 6th. So another good piece of hitting there by Orlando. All three of his hits have been either up the middle or the right side, so he's going with the outside pitches that the Purple Knights are throwing him. So now Rob Costanzo is up at the plate. He does not have an official at bat today after walking in both of his plate of appearances. He swings through that one for strike one. His last time up, his walk was with the bases loaded, so he does have an RBI on the day. And the 0-1 pitch is low and away, evening the count at 1. One pitch is popped up. This one's drifting back towards fair territory. And Rodriguez does make the catch in fair territory for the third and final out of the inning. So the Golden Lions strand a runner at second. And after 6 full, the score remains 3-0 in Dowling's favor at the ECC Baseball Championship game.
They're my brothers, no matter who it is, freshman, senior, we come together and we'll battle for the person next to us.
My teammates are really what makes this experience so awesome. All the coaches really care about the athlete, but not just as an athlete. They care about their family life at home.
We believe that we offer the opportunity for a student athlete to compete at a very high level of athletics and also have the opportunity for small, intimate type education.
They want to be a part of the path that you're going on.
And we head to the top of the 7th. Mike Giannetti's still on the hill for the Golden Lions after 6 shutout innings. He's only had 78 pitches through those 6 innings. And his first pitch to Alec Giannata to start the 7th is lifted to center field, and Chris Appel drifts back and makes the catch for the first out. So 1 pitch, 1 out here in the top of the 7th for the Purple Knights. That brings Brian Condor to the plate. He's 0 for 2 on the afternoon with 2 strikeouts, 1 looking, 1 swinging, and he lifts the first pitch to deep left field. And Going makes a nice running catch in the left field gap just in front of the warning track. So Condor got a hold of that one. But Going made a nice play for the second out of the inning. So the Purple Knights are jumping on Giannetti early in the count here, but to no avail as there's 2 quick outs. And Tyler Gambardella steps to the plate, and he takes the first pitch for strike 1. Giannetti deals, and Gambardella fouls that one off, so he's quickly in an 0-2 hole. And the 0-2 is swung on and missed So a quick 1-2-3 inning on only 5 pitches for Mike Giannetti. Get up and stretch. We're in the middle of the 7th inning, with Dowling still leading Bridgeport 3-0 in the ECC Baseball Championship game.
Connecticut and the metropolitan New York area to Western New York. From Washington, D.C. to Long Island. The East Coast Conference is committed to excellence in academics, athletics, and service to the community throughout the Northeast region. The East Coast Conference, a proud member of NCAA Division II.
Being a champion takes more than skill, more than endless drills, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the heart to give it your all, the agility to thrive from any angle, and the relentless drive to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create, and the question isn't, can you do it? It's will you?
And we are back for the bottom of the 7th inning, as the Golden Lions have the top of their order coming up. And Ridge Ackerman is out for his 2nd inning of work. And the first pitch to leadoff hitter Tim Going is a breaking ball taken for strike 1. Going is 1 for 3 on the afternoon. And takes that one low and away for ball 1. Going is grounded out to the pitcher, has an RBI single, and grounded into a 1-2-3 double play. And he fouls that pitch away. So the count is now 1-2. And Ackerman deals. And plunks Going right in the back. So the Golden Lions have the leadoff hitter on. And Kenny Phil's aim coming to the plate. And you have to think that there's a possibility Tim Going will be on the move at some point, as he has 21 stolen bases on the year without being caught. And Phil's aim squares the bunt, bunts it back to Ackerman, fires to Janata at first for the first out of the inning. So a sac bunt for Phil's aim, and moves Tim Going down into scoring position. And that brings RJ Going to the plate. So RJ has a chance to drive in his brother from second base here. Golden Lions with a 3-0 lead here in the bottom of the 7th. Looking to extend that lead. And Going's off on the pitch. And Ouellette cannot come up with the ball cleanly. And Going steals third without a throw. So that's a 22nd stolen base on the year for Tim Going. And with a runner on third here and one out, that pulls in the infield for the Purple Knights. And the 0-1 pitch to RJ Going. Little check swing. Actually fouled it off into the catcher's mitt. So now he's behind in the count 0-2. So Ackerman's looking for a big strikeout here. Head in the count 0-2. And the 0-2 breaking ball is fouled away by Going. So another 0-2 pitch is a breaking ball popped up Ackerman's calling for it and makes the catch right in front of the mound. So R.J. Going does not get the run in from third with less than 2 outs. And that brings Mike Rizzatello to the plate. Needing a 2-out single to extend the lead here for the Golden Lions. Rizzatello's 0 for 3 on the afternoon. He's flown out to left twice and flew out to right his last at bat. And the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. So Ackerman's looking to strand Going at third. And the 1-0 pitch to Rizzatello is a strike over the outside corner, evening the count at 1. The 1-1 pitch. Just a bit high. So now Rizzatello's ahead in the count 2-1. And Rizzatello tries to bunt, but fouls it away. I have to think he might have done that on his own. As with 2 outs and a runner on third, and your top RBI producer at the plate, you'd think that head coach Tom Caputo might want him swinging away. But the foul ball on the bunt evens the count at 2. With 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th. And the 2-2 pitch way outside, so the count runs full. And the full count pitch is low and inside for ball 4. So that puts runners on the corners with 2 out for Bobby Morse. Casey Ouellette steps in front of the plate to give signs for the first and third play. See if the Golden Lions put Rizzatello in motion and try to double steal a run like Bridgeport did earlier in the game, and they were not successful in doing. Rizzatello does have 19 stolen bases on the year, with 1 caught stealing, which are good numbers for a catcher. And the first pitch to Morse is taken for strike 1. Morse is 1 for 2 on the day. Ground to third, had a single and scored, and walked his last time up. Morse signals from Ouellette. Changing things up after the first pitch. And Ackerman tries the old fake to third, go to first, but Rizzatello didn't bite, and no throw over to first from Ackerman. The play's actually been outlawed in Major League Baseball. It's still legal here at the college level. And that ball's hit to right field. Torres is going back, but he makes the catch a few steps in front of the warning track for the third and final out. So the Golden Lions strand 2 runners and can't push across a run to extend their lead. As we head to the top of the 8th, we're getting down towards the end here. Dowling still leading Bridgeport 3-0 in the ECC Baseball Championship game.
They're my brothers, no matter who it is, freshman, senior, we come together and we'll battle for the person next to us.
My teammates are really what makes this experience so awesome. All the coaches really care about the athlete, but not just as an athlete. They care about their family life at home.
We believe that we offer the opportunity for a student athlete to compete at a very high level of athletics and also have the opportunity for a small, intimate type education.
They want to be a part of the path that you're going on.
And we are back for the top of the 8th. Dowling is 6 outs away from another ECC title. See if the Bridgeport Purple Knights have a rally in them. And Justin Carey leading off and swings at the first pitch, drives it to right field. But RJ Going is there to make the catch. So the Purple Knights continue to try to jump on Giannetti earlier in the count, as he's gotten the last 4 outs with only 6 pitches. And Jose Negron steps to the plate with 1 out here in the 8th. And he swings at the first pitch as well and fouls it off and is behind in the count 0-1. So Giannetti peppering the strike zone. And now he's ahead 0-2 after that breaking ball drops in for strike 2. Giannetti working quickly. Another breaking ball is fouled off by Negron to stay alive. And that is a fastball high and away for ball 1. Giannetti's allowed only 3 hits here through 7 1/3 innings. And that might be number 4, but Piccolo makes a nice play to cut it off from going to the outfield. Beautiful play by the shortstop, Tyler Piccolo. Sliding stop up the middle. And guns down Negron for the 2nd out here in the 8th inning. That flips the lineup to the top of the order to catcher Casey Ouellette. He's 0 for 3 so far today. And he takes that for strike 1. Ouellette struck out twice and also fouled out to right field. And he is now behind in the count 0-2. That one's a breaking ball, bounces in front of the plate. Stopped by Rizzatello. One might have caught him somewhere other than in his pads. The umpire steps in front and cleans off the plate to give Rizzatello a chance to gather himself. And the 1-2 pitch from Giannetti is lined into right center, and that one is in the gap for extra bases. Ouellette heads into second base and slides in with a double. So a 2-out double for Casey Ouellette. And the Purple Knights have another runner in scoring position. That brings Darren Grabowski to the plate. He's 1 for 3 on the night. And he swings at the first pitch and lifts it to center field right at Chris Appel, who has it for the third and final out of the eighth. So now Dowling is 3 outs away from an ECC championship, and they'll look to tack on some runs here in the bottom of the eighth. We head to the bottom of the eighth with Dowling still ahead 3-0 in the ECC baseball championship game.
Being a champion takes more than skill, more than endless drills, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the heart to give it your all, the agility to thrive from any angle, and the relentless drive to be the best. Welcome to Division 2, where the pursuit is yours to create, and the question isn't, can you do it? It's will you?
I would go with the pitcher. Throw a complete game shutout in the championship game.
Connecticut and the metropolitan New York area to Western New York. From Washington, D.C. to Long Island. The East Coast Conference is committed to excellence in academics, athletics, and service to the community throughout the Northeast region. The East Coast Conference, a proud member of NCAA Division II.
And we head to the bottom of the eighth. Dowling still leading Bridgeport 3-0 in this do-or-die ECC championship game. Tyler Piccolo leading things off for the Golden Lions here. He is 1 for 2 on the day. And he takes that first pitch for ball 1. Piccolo is grounded to first, singled and scored, and walked in his 3 plate appearances so far today. And he lines a single to right field to start the inning. Torres bobbles out and right, but fires in to keep Piccolo at first. So leadoff single for Tyler Piccolo, his second hit of the day. And that brings Chris Appel to the plate. Appel is 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch. And he squares the bunt and takes the first pitch for strike 1. We'll see if the bunt is on again here this pitch as Ackerman throws over to first. And Piccolo back in plenty of time. And Appel does square to bunt again, and he fouls it off at the plate. So the count is now 0-2. We'll see if Tom Caputo keeps the bunt on with 2 strikes, or if he'll let Appel swing away. And Appel takes that one high and away, was not bunting. And the count's now 1-2. Another pickoff throw over to first. That one skips away from Janata, but not far enough for Piccolo to advance. Piccolo does have 7 stolen bases on the year. Has been caught 3 times as well. And Piccolo's off on the pitch. Ouellette fires down. Not in time. As Piccolo steals his 8th base of the year. So now a runner in scoring position for the Golden Lions with nobody out. And with 2 strikes, you have to think Appel is looking for something to pull to the right side to get the runner over to third. And he pops that one up third base side. It's going to stay in play, and a beautiful catch by Casey Ouellette. Reaches into the Golden Lions dugout and makes an outstanding catch for the first out. So beautiful play by Casey Ouellette, and Appel does not move the runner over to third. So 1 out, still a runner on second. And Vinny Orlando at the plate. Orlando's had the hot stick today. It's 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. And he takes that first pitch for strike 1. He's also scored once and added an RBI, so he's played a part in 2 of the Golden Lions' 3 runs on the day. And the 0-1 from Ackerman. Oh, they have a pickoff play on. And the throw hits Piccolo as he slides safely back into second. Piccolo seems all right as he's shaking his left hand. So now the 0-1 pitch to Orlando is a breaking ball swung on and missed, so Ackerman's now heading the count 0-2. Ackerman sets and deals, and Piccolo takes off on the pitch. Orlando grounds it to first. Janata flips it to Ackerman, covering for the second out as Piccolo moves over to third. So the Purple Knights retire Vinny Orlando for the first time today. And now there are 2 outs here, with Rob Costanzo up and a runner still at third for Dowling. Costanzo's 0 for 1 today, with 2 walks and an RBI, and he also popped up to third base. He swings at the first pitch and lifts a looper down the left field, but it's just foul. So Ackerman now ahead in the count 0-1. The 0-1 from Ackerman. Swung on and grounded to second. Negron scoops it up and fires to first for the third and final out here in the bottom of the 8th. So last chance coming up for the Purple Knights. Dowling is 3 outs away from an ECC championship. Come on back for the top of the 9th inning here at the ECC Baseball Championship game.
They're my brothers, no matter who it is, freshman, senior, we come together and we'll battle for the person next to us.
My teammates are really what makes this experience so awesome. All the coaches really care about the athlete, but not just as an athlete. They care about their family life at home.
We believe that we offer the opportunity for a student athlete to compete at a very high level of athletics and also have the opportunity for small, intimate type education.
They want to be a part of the path that you're going on.
And we are back for the top of the ninth here. Last chance for the Purple Knights. And they will have the heart of their order, 3-4-5, coming up. Down 3 runs. They rallied from an 8-2 deficit yesterday to end up beating Malloy in a loser's bracket game, 14-12. So see if they can come up with another rally. And the first pitch to Ben Torres is in for strike 1. Mike Giannetti still on the mound. And Torres fouls that one off and is now behind in the count, 0-2.
Just get ready to film the celebration.
Torres heads back to the dugout. I don't know if he's getting a new bat or needs some pine tar for his bat, but he pops back out and heads back to the plate. And the 0-2 from Giannetti just misses on the outer part of the plate. And the count's now 1-2. Giannetti had 111 pitches coming into this inning. And that one misses low and inside, so the count's now even at 2. Torres is 0 for 2 on the afternoon. He's walked, lined out to second, and flown to left, and he fouls that one down the left field line. And the 2-2 again is swung on and missed for the first out. So Dowling is now 2 outs away from an ECC title. This would be the 7th ECC title in program history. They've won in 91, 2003, 2005, 2006, 2011, and 2012. So it's been 4 years since they won their last championship. And Alnado Rodriguez steps to the plate and hits one deep to right center field. And that one is gone. So there goes the shutout. The 4th home run of the ECC tournament for Rodriguez. And Bridgeport pulls within 2 runs, 3-1, here in the top of the 9th inning. So another bomb for Rodriguez. He's been on fire here in the ECC tournament. His 10th home run of the year, ECC leader, and first player in double digits in the ECC. And more importantly, brings Bridgeport within 2. So Alex Giannata's up. And he takes the first pitch for a strike. Giannata's 0 for 2 on the afternoon. And breaking ball drops in for strike 2. So Giannetti ahead in the count. 0-2. And the 0-2 to Giannata. This one will get in the gap in right center field. Up against the wall, Appel fires in, and Giannata trots into second base. With a 1-out double. So that'll bring the tying run to the plate for Bridgeport. And that'll do it for Giannetti. Great outing in the ECC championship for Mike Giannetti. 8 1/3 innings. Allowed only 6 hits, 1 earned run. He's responsible for the runner on second base. And we'll be right back with the new pitcher for the Golden Lions.
Being a champion takes more than skill, more than endless drills, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the heart to give it your all, the agility to thrive from any angle, and the relentless drive to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create, and the question isn't, can you do it? It's will you?
And we're back. The new pitcher for the Golden Lions is Cody McPartland, Dowling's ace. The first team all-conference pitcher is making his second appearance of the ECC tournament and first relief appearance of the year. His numbers to date on the season: in 12 appearances, all starts, 6-4 record, 3.47 ERA, 85 and 2/3 innings pitched, 81 strikeouts, and a .274 batting average against. McPartland was a starting pitcher in Dowling's opening game of the tournament against Malloy, in which he went 7 2/3 innings, allowed 7 hits, 6 runs, only 3 were earned, and struck out 8 to pick up the win. So Tom Caputo is bringing in his ace on short rest to try to finish this off and win an ECC title. As he continues to take his warm-up pitches. So 1 out, runner on second base. And Brian Condor stepping to the plate for the Purple Knights. As mentioned multiple times earlier in the broadcast, Condor is only in the lineup due to a suspension of Casey McCone. McCone was thrown out at the plate yesterday, and a hard slide got him ejected from the game and earned the 1-game suspension. So in his only 3rd start of the year, Condor up in a huge spot here for the Purple Knights. He's 0 for 3 on the afternoon. And the first pitch from McPartland is fouled away by Condor. In his 3 at-bats, he's struck out twice and flown to left and was robbed of a hit by Tim Going on a nice running catch. So the 0-1 from McPartland is hit deep to left field, and it is fair. 1 run will score, and Condor trots into second base with an RBI double. And Bridgeport is within 1 run. So there is no quit in this University of Bridgeport Purple Knights team. They now have the tying run in scoring position with 1 out. We'll have a pinch runner here for Condor. Coming into the game to pinch run is number 14, Isaiah Rivera. So that brings Tyler Gambardella to the plate. He's the go-ahead run, the tying run on second base in scoring position. And the first pitch to Gambardella is a breaking ball for strike 1. Gambardella is 0 for 3 on the day. Flew out to center, flew out to right, and struck out his last time up. And that pitch is over the outside corner for strike 2. So McPartland ahead. Quickly 0-2 on Gambardella. The 0-2. Way outside for ball one. Rizzatello was set up way off the plate. So 1-2 pitch to Tyler Gambardella. And he swings and misses. So now Dowling is 1 out away from an ECC title. And the last hope for the University of Bridgeport Purple Knights is Justin Carey. Carey is 1 for 2 on the afternoon. He's walked, singled, and flied to right. And the tying run is in scoring position on second base. And the first pitch to Carey is a fastball for strike one. Can Carey come up with a big hit here for Bridgeport? The 0-1 pitch misses low and away, evening the count at 1. McPartland sets and delivers, and it is fouled away by Carey. So Bridgeport is down to its final strike. And the 1-2 is hit up the middle. Nice play by Costanzo. Fires the first in time. And Dowling wins the 2016 ECC Baseball Championship as they dogpile on right in front of the pitcher's mound. So Bridgeport rally comes up a little short, and Dowling are ECC champions for the 7th time in program history and first time since 2012. What a game, what a finish, and what a great ECC championship tournament. Fans, stick around. We'll have the trophy presentation, and we'll also have some interviews with head coach Tom Caputo and the most outstanding player of the tournament that will be on our ECC YouTube page later this evening. So stick around and watch the trophy presentation right here. And thanks for watching the whole tournament on the ECC YouTube page. Once again, Dowling is the 2016 ECC baseball champions.